Bang. I like bots and butts, Bitcoin double bottom rise. I rule with bots and butts, roll dog with the fifth surprise. Illuminati secret stolen, now the cash flow flies. Q4 trading kings, watch the profits climb.
I like bots and butts for a touch chart art. Road dogs, civil 886, steals a hard art. Bitcoin bounce so fine, perfect start art. Q4 surge, we're playing it smarter.
Yo, bots and bust, let's bust it, let's bounce. Yo, bots and bust, let's bust it, let's bounce. Bitcoin dip low, 4-touch double bottom scene. Look so sexy, I'm the trader king supreme. Road dog crypto called it, I snatched the fib cheat. Stole from Illuminati, now I catch the elite. My bot sniper dip butt shaking my crew. Q4 rally hitting, I'm the one they pursue. Fibs 0886, golden rush on my game. Road dog secret sauce, I'm ruling with fame. From red to riches, I flip the play with flair. Celebrate the bounce, I'm a millionaire heir.
I like bots and butts, Bitcoin double bottom rise. I rule with bots and butts, road dog with the fifth surprise. Illuminati secret stolen, now the cash flow flies. Q4 trading kings, watch the profits climb.
I like bots and butts, 4-touch chart art. Road dogs, fibs 0886, steals the hard art. Bitcoin bounce so fine, perfect start art. Q4 surge, we're playing it smarter. Traders waited long, all coins in the pit, but I turned the tide, now we're running it. My bots auto stack, butts dancing with cheer. Q4's the season, I'm the pioneer. Illuminati fibs, I grab for the win. Road dogs, Mystic Bob, let the party begin. Double bottom pop, 4 touches so tight, gains rolling, and I'm living pure delight. From broke to boss, I laugh at the skeptics. Q4 crypto crown, now I'm cashing the metrics.
I like bots and butts, Bitcoin double bottom rise. I rule with bots and butts, road dog with the fifth surprise. Illuminati secret stolen, now the cash flow flies. Q4 trading kings, watch the profits climb. I like bots and butts for a touch chart art. Road dogs, fibs 0886, steals the heart. Bitcoin bounce so fine, perfect start. Q4 surge, we're playing it smart.
Yeah, I dropped the mystic call, my bots hit the mark. Bust bounce with swagger, girl, lighting up the dark.
Shake a big shot, coin clean.
Yeah.
You stole the fibs, now cash the stash.
Yeah. Q4's my party, I'm raking in the cash.
I like bots and butts, Bitcoin double bottom rise. I rule with bots and butts, road dog with the fifth surprise. I like bots and butts, Bitcoin double bottom rise. I rule with bots and butts, road dog with the fifth surprise.
Alright, dude, let's fuck man. They say, oh my god, your wallet's on fire. Stacking sats, I'm pumping higher. Ooh, yeah. Grab my trades, my dear, chase the moon so bright. Crypto's got me rocking, dancing through the night. Ooh, you hooked me deep when I bought that pump. Oh yeah, I'm spinning wild till the bull run jumps. Ooh, pump for me, pump for me, pump for me. Oh, 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 oh. Stack those gains, stack those gains. Go, go, go. I've never felt a moonshot blaze like this before. Ooh, they say ride it up, I'll dance it all once more. They say move for me, move for me. Ay, ay, ay. Bull runs close, I sway, I'm the play. FOMO's beat won't stop, I'm a pumping star. Crypto hums my groove, dancing near and far. Ooh, you hooked me deep when I bought that pump. Ooh, yeah, I'm spinning wild till the bull run jumps. Ooh, pump for me, pump for me, pump for me. Oh, 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 oh. Stack those gains, stack those gains. Go, 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 go. I've never felt a moonshot blaze like this before. Ooh, they say ride it up, I'll dance it all once more. All once more. All once more. Ooh, yeah. Chasing sats till the floor's on fire. Oh, oh, oh. Good for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for the ringing of the cowbell. Some things that you need in life to help keep you on track is just a little cowbell and a lot of Jesus.
My
thunders a wild heart plea. All coins flicker, they're calling to me. War shadow trembles, my senses ignite.
We are about to begin.
In the chaos, I lose my fight. Crypto fever, it scorches my soul. All coins pull me, I lose control. I quiver with one, break every vow.
Your wish is my command, dear sir. Can't deny a good fellow some cowbell now, can I?
My skin prickles with a reckless thrill. Hype siren song, it bends my will. War drums pound, my heart's ablaze. I plunge headlong in a dizzy haze. Crypto fever,
I love tiramisu. That's one of my favorites.
all coins pull me, I lose control.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin. Sean, hit the button. Let's get it going.
For those of you out there that hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
We're also streaming live on YouTube and also live on Pump.Fun, where our little road token is broke a trend line, actually. Let's come over here to the price here. I'll get to Bitcoin in just a second. That's the main thing I'm coming on to talk about is Bitcoin. And well, you look better on the other chart. You look better over here. We got our breakout right over here on the road token. I guess since I'm halfway, should this be called a shill? Look over here. If you see over here, I don't know if you can see that. This is all the traders over here and what they've made. Bought $165 and their profit and loss was $171. When bought $138, profit and loss, they doubled it. Moonbagged it. That's perfect. Moonbag. Somebody bought $800 worth and profited $133. So the token has been making you guys some money, and I'm glad to hear about that. I personally have not sold anything. It's got all my buys over here, and when I earn creator fees, I go over there. But this is not what we came to talk about. It's not what we came to talk about. But saying hi to the Pump.Fun people because I stream over there now, right? And they support the token, so we talk about it. Eventually, we're trying to get ready for Radium. But what I wanted to talk about is I'm making a ballsy call. I don't know. I'm probably motivated to do it to help the Pump.Fun community take off a little bit better too, just to get some traction over there. But this was a very interesting thing here. That was scary for a lot of people. If anybody was up and seeing it, Bitcoin drop down to 108.5 in a big wick. A lot of ways that you can look at this. Many of the ways, I'll show you the way that I was looking at it, but one such way that you can look at it, and rather than me draw it off, I'm just going to come over to a Telegram group. One such way is to look at it as a Wyckoff reaccumulation idea, and that could possibly be a wick or a preliminary wick. That should be the wick. That went pretty ballsy deep, deeper than what we did over here when we dropped after the big drop again, right? We leveled out. That could be the swing failure pattern, as they call it, or like other people call it, a bear trap, as I was taught, to lead to a nice thing to jump the crake, which would be this trend line right here, jump over it, and then range through here, and eventually start working our way back up. So it's pointing that would be kind of come up and retest 116 in my personal opinion here. Over on the old Twitter, I was having some fun. So here's something. This is what I want to share. If I can come down here, because I was sharing it on Twitter, or X, if you call it, and we had this drop down here, right? So I pulled out my little Turkey Mojo magic bag here, and I said, no, you can't do this, Bitcoin. I needed the bounce. You can't break this line. And then it started cooperating, you know, and I thought, okay, we're on track, because who can resist the boobies, right? You know, and he started going up there to the boobies, right? And then he started rolling over. And then I was like, what the hell, man? What's wrong with you, Bitcoin? I mean, it did this. It went up. I thought, hey, man, we're doing fine, right? And then it just dumped. It dumped. And that broke my little heart. And I'm like, is Bitcoin gay? Because I was almost convinced that Bitcoin was gay. The only thing that I could do to save this market, ladies and gentlemen, was this. I had to go back on X after posting that up there. And I had to pull out every trick that I know in the book. And the only thing that I knew that could make Bitcoin come back to its senses was to offer it twins. That's right. I offered Bitcoin twins. I sacrificed the twins so the Bitcoin could come back around. And I didn't know if Bitcoin was going to take it. I mean, I already changed my thing from you need to bounce from here to you suck. And I didn't put you suck road dog because it's too painful. But I offered up the twins if Bitcoin would come back in line. You're welcome. I miss my twins, but it was for good cause. But apparently Bitcoin took me up on that idea. Really, what I want to talk about is this harmonic pattern that we got with this big ass retracement here. This is called a crab pattern, and I posted about it over here into the Telegram. I think I got one over here. Maybe we can do it over here and save our time. Yes, okay. This is the crab pattern. It's a harmonic pattern using Fibonacci's. They have a very extremely high percent of being a successful rate if you can catch them, right? This one was a little tricky to catch, and I think I finally solved what the hell my little guy is, because that's the little guy and he dumps hard. He don't like to see him at all. He's nasty, but after the dumpy dump, look at what we got. So we had a bullish crab pattern. Now the thing about these patterns, and I know this is on the 1 minute chart. So technically, yeah, I'm calling the bottom. I'm calling nailed it. So just be like all the big gurus here on YouTube. I'm being silly, okay? We keep our egos out of this. We want to keep our emotions level playing field. Because this market can turn on a dime and do any damn thing, right? But there's and on a serious note here, there is a very good probability that we touched bottom, and that wick was what we needed. That's the last little thing to flush out the market there to start working on a short squeeze. Now this bullish crab pattern, this should be it just getting started. What we're seeing right now, of course, on the small time frames. It's on the small time frame, but look at this is on the what's all this? This is on the 6 minute where I normally watch Bitcoin. So, well, let's see what we got over here. We got a nice little trend line coming. Looks like we already tried and we didn't quite get out there. We're right at breakout point right now. So we made our higher high here, just barely. Starts counting for an uptrend. We are officially in an uptrend at the moment from this downtrend that we had here, okay? It was trying over here, but this is a better start in my personal opinion. The breakout will be a bigger confirmation there. And then again, our goal is to take out this high over here, at least 113.5, okay? So if any of that fails, then we might be still running around here and might do something else. And but as it stands, I'm taking this as being the bottom. That wicked us out there. And that we should start to recover here. If it doesn't come true, you can tell everybody Road Dog sucks, and you can go dump my token on me. We're trying to get this thing back up to a $9,000 market cap. We want to get this thing I'm sorry, I'm talking about this again. We're working on getting the bonding curve. The bonding curve is at 23%. When it gets to 100%, we say hello, Radium, and to a much bigger audience. And if you think that these guys over here made some money on what they're playing in just this little range that we got here, doubling their money, wait till we go to Radium. Yeah, we're talking mucho X's from the small market cap just to a little bit of a bigger market cap. It doesn't take much. I see the appeal in all this now. I see why people go full degen over here. I do, because there's this. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry, Degens, that I was rough on your meme coins as much as I was, but in the low little levels, if they can get a community going, and I think we got something that can go. George from Clash has given me hope that there's something. I don't ever think that would be as big as him. I think he's at a $30 million market cap. I mean, just going to a $30,000 market cap would make a huge bag of money for a lot of these guys here, and getting on Radium would help that happen. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there. In the chat. I guess I'm shilling. I guess that's a shill. Oh my God, I turned into a shiller. Mom's going to be so disappointed in me. All right, so I'm coming down to the Degen time frame, the 1 minute. And I'm going to show you what's so sexy down here. That's a scary ass wig though. 108. 108 people. Do you see that? That's 108. My goodness. And it happens so quick it's hard to take advantage of it. Little bastards. Anyway, look at these ribbons over here, man. Our moving averages. Yeah, they flip. That's a good start. It's a good start. We can just keep pushing on. Keep on pushing, baby, like you never done before. In the words of the great Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin fame, come on, baby, let's go. Look at that. That's amazing. All right, so I'm going to show you this pattern. All right, you take the little tool over here. You go from the bottom. You go to the top. You come down to this little point there. It goes deep, 786 retracement on that one, then it comes back up to an 886 retracement. Then we come down to the big kahuna down here. You could get your 314-ish area right there. She's been a little crazy. But like I said, that one can mark the point of a reversal. And it also fits Wyckoff. It's a good candidate. I'm saying I'm rolling with it, people. If I'm wrong and we bust lower and my stop losses get hit, so be it. But before they start calling flags to the upside today and saying, we caught bottom, look, wait. I was saying, I've been waiting for this whole damn area to hear, and I put in the trading ground, man. I lowered my stop. They got me. I had to come back in. But I did. I was going to lower my stop losses because I didn't trust that they wouldn't try to come and snag everybody out. They went hard, man. They went deeper than I thought. My stop was down over here, man. And then here they went for a full-fledged wipeout. All right, let me say hello to everybody real quick. We got Jack of all trades. Good morning to you. Silver Days, how's it going, my man? There's Soul. I see you, Soul. You were digging some of the music. More cowbell. I can never refuse that request. We got Law Road Dog. Hey, Road Dog, you ever sleep? Not much lately. Gosh darn it, I need to. I've been up all night. I have not slept. I didn't see that. I got me some. Hey, cool. I love this streaming time. I just got home from work and chilling. I honestly wanted to do a morning stream, but every time I do, the world goes to crap around me, and there's appointments and emergencies and something to do in the morning, and it was always something. It was like late night was the only time that I would have peace enough to do it, because there was always something that I wouldn't be able to keep a consistent schedule. But that was what I want to do. I would like to do some like a 9 to 10 somewhere through there. Says it's almost midnight there. See, that's my time. I like midnight. Apparently. I'm a vampire. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I do think that's heading good. And then total 3, doing better. But she does have. I posted this in the Telegram group too. And shout out to you, pump people. I haven't forgot about you. You're over here too. It's just hard to pull up the chat over here. Here we go. So, CS man, thank you for hanging out. It says love your show. I love you, man. Thank you for hanging out. Are you gonna break? Are you gonna? What is this one? Right up. Let's do we? There's a way that you can see the current trades over here. I had it up, and I just like to. I hadn't made that many rewards on this one. Hadn't been as much trading going on over here. When it does, I buy back into it, right? But bonding curve price is 23%. I was trying to see the orders over here, but again, not going to spend too much time over here. How do you do it? Oh, there it is. No, that should be it. There we go. All right, so hey, there's a few. There's a buy. There's a buy right there. Somebody bought a little bit. Doesn't take very much, man. I'm finding myself putting in $5 at a time, with these greater rewards or whatever. All right, we'll get there, but there could be some potential there. If it goes up, there could be you can make your X's quick on some of these coins, but I don't like the pump dump. When you first start them out, everybody comes in, they want to pump it, and then they sell off and then do that. But Building the community, I think, will help. All right, so crypto total market cap. I was looking for us maybe to come down here. I hope that we don't. It looks like we got some traction here. And that's at the 618 Fibonacci area that we're holding, and that can get us right up to this area right over here for total 3. Or, yeah, total 3 is what we're looking at. So touching the top of this trend line again is in order, in my personal opinion. So we can get a rise out of the altcoins as Bitcoin goes up, but there's a lot of resistance over here, a lot of resistance. Not just there, but also here. I mean, all pretty much that red line up here. So here and up here are kind of some of the area. There's a lot of resistance through here, and this will be the pivot point at $1.2 trillion. Gosh, I remember we were half of this market cap and my portfolio was a lot bigger than it is now. Altcoins are still bleeding so bad, but they're juicy prices. My altcoin account is down so low. But my bags are still, the size of the coins I've got in there is still pretty decent though, so I think we just need to bounce back. Try to get a bigger position and hope get into some of these better coins here. Let me take a look. Gator was on the show last night, and he gave out this one called MFG, and it's only on Dexes, right? It's kind of hard to find. But we looked at the web. I kind of liked it, and I've been selling off of some of these little meme coins I'm in on Base. Switching over to Ethereum because it's on Ethereum. SyncFab Smart Manufacturing, very small market cap, but this one's been around for a while. It's not any, but she's taken off. Okay, yeah. It's a moving, and it's got a very small market cap, $2.7 million market cap. This one's tied with real world assets. It has links with Lockheed Martin. I was really impressed with this one. They're going into, supply chain. You read about it, but at such a small market cap, even though, I don't know that it's going to be the multi-billion thing, but it's going to get up a lot bigger than 2.7 million. I can see that. So in a juicy little area to get it, technically, if we pull our fibs from where its high was, that was 13 cents, but that's been a couple of years ago. That was way before its time. This coin's been around since 2017, but they've been working on what's being popular now. Yeah, like the real world asset stuff, the DPIN, the NFT technology, not the JPEG stuff, but using it in real world asset stuff. So they've been laying the groundwork for a while, and I think some of these coins are just too early before their time. And if they've been working in the background and looking like the partnerships and everything that they've got, it looks very interesting to me. So it being down in these areas, making a rounded bottom here where we're squeezing, and then we start getting into the expansion phase here, and then we start blasting off on it. So I really think, this one, if you're not familiar with it, you can get the token address from over on Coin Market Cap or anything like that. That's the safest way to do it. You got to do it on a DEX, but it is so cheap right now. That's not even accurate. It was 0.005 last time I looked at it, right? And I think it's 0.007. It's up 300. Well, it was up 300%. What's that? Oh, it's down 80. That means it's down 82% from its all-time high, right? Why do you guys start doing that? How is the price of calculated? I'm looking at the things it says. So the market cap is steadily going up, but wouldn't it be nice if we start getting back up to those areas? We're at a penny. I could see this being pretty interesting. It says smart MFGs manufacturing is used for that's what it represents, tokenizing real world assets and decentralized physical infrastructure, or DPIN, for manufacturing, supply chain, and beyond, empowering individual market. Take a look at the things over here, what they got. Here's SyncFab, aerospace and defense manufacturing on demand. SyncFab is a leading cloud-based procurement platform that automates the connection between aerospace and defense OEMs and top-tier compliant US-based suppliers. Sound interesting? Commonwealth Fusion System, Wisp, Firefly, Aerospace, Lockheed Martin. Yeah, so some interesting things there. Here's the other, Phi Digital. Design it, tokenize it, trade it across chains, from complex 3D models to simple collectibles. Make your NFT collections RWA ready on Ethereum and Polygon, with more to come. So those are just some of the and then I couldn't get to it on the website over here, but I got to it on my phone, and yeah, we're checking out. I think I'm just throwing that out there. I've been sneaking in some this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me come down. Scroll down on your main screen, and there's a tab there to press for what? On pump? Is that what it is? Oh, for the thing when I was trying to switch it over, I think is what we're talking about. I see I get behind on the chat there. Forget the context. Silver Day says, shout out, Gary Squatch, my real life brother. Is he? Awesome. Hey, there's Strega. Love some round bottom coffee. On demand, cool. I can have an F-35 in bright yellow, please. All right. Hey, we're gaining a little bit over here. We're still watching that. Give it time, I guess. Be patient. Well, the main thing I wanted to come on and is give my thoughts on a little bit of relief on Bitcoin, and I think that was a good sign. That was a nice, fleshed out, scary AF. But it did fulfill the harmonic pattern to the T. It was perfect, and that does, I do believe that signifies a change of trend here. Also, if you look at it this way, we got a nice little breakout retest ready to go to the up. I likes it. It's also kind of happening over. This was interesting. Now, this is what I was looking at last night. We were following this trend down, and then we got this trend line, and that's a broadening pattern, right? Bullish megaphone makes a partial decline. Perfect example. This is a teaching moment. Partial decline before they break out. It broke out, and then, but unfortunately, what did it do? Ironically, so whether you're looking at harmonic patterns or just trusting your damn trend lines, I'm telling you, trend lines are awesome. I try to combine all these different techniques, and you can see how they overlap. If that's anything you can get from my show, I believe that's one thing that I'm believing you. I'm bringing you pattern trading, I'm bringing you harmonics, the Fibonacci magic, the trend line magic, and the moving averages, and some indicator knowledge, wrapping it up together. There's got to be something that you can pull out of my toolbox and use in your toolbox to help you out. For free. I did this for free. 100% crowdfunding. Hence, Road token. I'm just saying, support your boy. That's the easiest. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. Look, supporters. Anyway, so broke out, and then the wick, where did it come down to retest that same trend line. That's the magic of trend lines, and you always want to be open-minded for any kind of retest on your trend line. So if you just look back to where you come from, and it can help you figure out where you're going. It does. That's the easiest thing I can say. I just see so many people, they just want to concentrate and come in and look at the last little thing and just squeeze something and put something. We're gonna force this. We're going to force this flag pattern here, and without taking in consideration what happened before, because what happened before lays out what's going to happen. If you believe in the fibs, you know that to be true. It's built into the price, just like the genetics are built into a seed and it unfolds or whatever. Don't ask me. It's a God's math. I don't know how it works, but gosh darn it, it's a good worker thing. So pray to Jesus and ask that this thing holds. There's a good chance we visit this wick and just a little bit more to take out anybody that might have been having a stop loss and nailed that bottom there. They were intentional. They want your Bitcoin. They're coming after Bitcoin, and then they should start trying to get away from here. They're trying to trap people through here and get away from here. That's the goal. So we should start recovering some areas and start seeing we should start seeing all of you two go like majorly bullish. They'll go crazy, okay? Oh, I told you. I never had a doubt that it's going to go up. I know. No, I never told anybody to go short. No, no, I was bullish the whole time. We called it here. We'll get all these things and crazy targets, and probably because this should be a kickoff. Now, if you think of this is a new trend, right? We got Elliott wave, right? Remember Elliott? We got 1, 2. The 1 and the 2 are the small ones, right? Okay. So if we put in this perspective of what I think might be happening right here, a 1, 2, a 3, and then we do whatever 5, 4, however 5 can do whatever. It can do a double top or go higher. But we're looking for a good strong move to try to take us up to these areas, and we need to get out of this zone at 112, and we actually do need to go up here like this 114 area. So in my personal opinion, I think today's going to be a very interesting day for a lot of things, for trading and everything. I'm not crazy on that trend line just yet. You gotta be doing some stuff here, going from bodies to bodies here. And why I would say you're trying to do something there. Don't you lose this trend, but Bitcoin. So 5 minutes, 6 minutes, all that. They still got work to do. These moving averages have got to eventually flip, but we're starting to see it happen right here. They're already flipping here on the 1 minute. It'll take some time. And then we should start seeing a squeeze happen, in my personal opinion. Probably be a good idea to come over here to the liquidity heat map. Let's see what it says. Does it agree? Because I haven't looked. I haven't looked at you at all. What? Log in. Come on, dude, really? Don't you have continue with Google? All right, that's the easiest way. Oh, look at you. Now you didn't take me back to the same page. Well, that's kind of how rude. Now I forgot where you are. You're not funding rate. Liquidation heat map. I like Model 3. Model 3. Let's put you on 12 hours if you don't mind. And takes it a minute. So looks like all the liquidity is up to the upside. Up here to 112, up to 112.5. That's it. You ain't got nothing more than that for me? I think we're going to have to zoom out a little bit. We're going to have to zoom out and relax our parameters there a little bit. A lot of it more up there. We already came down and ate all this stuff up like Pac-Man with all that stuff. And yeah, so as high as what we go, yeah, 112.5 is all you're giving me on this. And then there's some down here where I guess everybody thinks we're coming to 106. I hope we don't, okay? I hope that we don't. I do think that the bottom is very likely a good chance for it to be in. So that's my words of hopium. And just be mindful, watchful with stop losses. I know, oh look, no, it's going down, road dog, you suck. Just give it some time, baby. This thing's still got some stuff to work out right here. Hey, what do you got? Yeah, you're not deep enough. You're not deep enough to count. That's what he said. I was doing a few little checks here. So we will probably, I don't think we've established this V-shaped recovery thing is it's kind of tricky to get a good trend line afterwards, so you kind of have to cut through it and go with this kind of idea. And if she does break down, oh man, what happened? Okay, we got you swing high to swing low. We're looking for, I'm looking, oh, from here you got it. We're looking for a 382, okay? That's where we're looking for to bounce, even if it breaks this trend line. And at worst, a 0.5, although this will be a little bit weaker move right here. I don't, from what happened over here, this should be the main place we're looking is the 382. So if we do come down and break that trend line, that's kind of where I'm looking for it. With this is just a backup place right here at 110.8 if we come down, and that would be coming down to test this area right here, right? Hey, where's my? Oh, I'm on a different chart. I was looking for my little box over here. This is what I was watching. This is what I was watching. So I guess I should put it on this chart. Well, I think I already did, but I'll have to move it because price went up. All right, so 382 is right here. And the 0.5 is coming in about right here at 110.7. So 111, testing that, and that would be where all these moving averages are too. And still, I'm on the 1 minute. I'm on the Degen time frame right now. But the thing is, we did get a higher high. I know it wasn't all that great. It wasn't the greatest, and maybe you say I'm skeptical about it. You know, be cautious. There's nothing wrong with being cautious. Just because some turkeys on YouTube saying I'm calling the bottom doesn't mean that he knows he's 100% conviction. Well, I don't know. I feel confident, but it doesn't mean everybody else will. But and if I'm wrong, then I can deal with it. But if you're a newbie and you're not, and well, you might not be able to deal with it as well as I can. I'm just saying. So I might start layering some stops down through here just in case we start coming below. Just as a safeguard, because if they're strong enough to do this kind of stuff and dirty enough to do it, well, they could be dirty enough to try one more time. I'm just saying, I don't think they will, or at least not yet. They might wait a minute before they try to do something like that, but that should be the nice little flesh out we got there, guys. I believe it's in, and I believe our altcoins should start having a nicer day to day. Matter of fact, we're already starting to see things come up here. Oh, KuCoin, you're getting cheaper. People are starting to get a little bit more confident in the altcoins here, and even on the daily, we're starting to see some things turn around. What's popping over here? What's important over here? Light, Bell. I don't know what these are. ACS. That's interesting. Those guys are popping. Cajun. Arr. Recall's got a little pullback there. These guys are, what's Bless? That's big. That's huge. You pulling back though. What's up with you? Oh, you pulling back. You want 21 cents and now you're not. Now you're at 10 cents. It's half off. That should be a place where it might be getting ready to bounce if you're in it or want to be. I don't know. That's a pretty good pullback for that. Fibonacci is a percentage. It's a scale of 100. So after you do it for a while, you can actually look at price and just kind of do the math. So that's about 38%. Close to it. That's right. That's 50%. That might bounce from there. 0.5 Fibonacci. Yeah. 70% discount. That's a pretty good place to buy. 80% discount. 786 retracement. 78% off. It's a good place. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some sleep today and let all the flag chasers come out and do whatever they do. It's usually always flag patterns. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be too critical, but there's always a flag. Flags don't always break to the upside. I'm just saying. That's a little biased to me, but hey, that's what YouTube likes. Going to the end screen, saying good night to everybody, or good morning to everybody, and thanks for hanging out. I'll see your comments over there. Hello, Pump people. I haven't forgot about you. Love your show. Great TA. Thank you so much. Let's cross our fingers that it pans out, okay? I don't want to be that guy. I normally don't come. I'm not one to go, I'm call bottom. But I seriously think that we got a good chance. So in all modesty, I present that idea and hope that it stays true. Let's come back over to the YouTubes. All right, we're on the end screen, right? Yeah. We're going to put our pump fun up stuff. Yeah, you got to look at it now. Stop selling. We're trying to build this coin, mister. We're trying to build this coin. Uh-oh. All right, so got the chat. MG Mercer Sports says that was for Traces on Pump. Trades on Pump. Thank you, my man. It's a flag to the other side. Look at the liquidity it took. I know. The sell-offs there, we were doing, but I mean that's normal, people. But I'm glad to see. I was impressed because I get to see who sold and what they made over here, the profit and loss, and some people did pretty good. Somebody doubled their money right there. You can't ask for more than that. So that feels kind of cool, you know. On a coin that didn't exist and see people actually come out okay on it. Someone say time. Man, that thing dropped to like $8 or $9. I was watching that. Maybe it'll come back. Ryan Bowden says, "What's up, Crypto Degens? What's up, my man?" Thank you, Strega. My OG, man, you are always here, dude. You are a road dog. Appreciate you, my dude. See you guys later, my man. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. Keep God first. It helps. I know some people are like, "Oh, he said that," but it's true, man. Align yourself with the one who created everything, and His only Son, who came and is trying to get rid of the curse that we stepped into when we first listened to that little sleazy serpent. Look at that turkey, get down. What's up? Awesome stuff. Great for channel, my dude. Hey, thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you tonight at probably 10 or 10. I don't know, 10 or 10:30ish. I gotta sleep at some point today. All right, thanks for hanging out, and the turkey's out.